one, when they kind of took Tiger Woods off of the game, I wasn't too thrilled about that. But does it play the same? And I think I'm going to go to that in my regular review, but I'm going to do a tidbit of it now. But does it play the same? The answer is to a degree, some small changes. But it does relatively play the same for the most part. But that's what I like. That's what I like about it. It does play fairly similar. There's certain things I gotta get used to. That's why I'm just literally testing out my character build today. That's all I'm doing today. I'm not gonna be doing too much today on the stream. I just want to jump on for a few minutes to do a few things. One, let y'all know I'm back on my stream tip. I'm actually going to be coming up with a consistent schedule starting next week. So we'll have a consistent schedule, which I'm gonna run this and a couple of other games. I got a couple of other games that I'm working, that I'm recording some footage for. I just got to edit them up and get them out the gate on the YouTube page. So definitely check the YouTube page if y'all want to get some info on that, of course. So yeah, that's what we're kind of rolling with right now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test out my character. I just built this character. I basically started my first go round on the Pro Tour to try to get a feel for it, to get a feel for how the character builds up. More so than anything else, to get a feel for the controls and how the controls feel, because it does feel natural, kind of like it did on Tiger Woods Golf, but it does feel a little bit different, especially on the putting. The putting is really where it's a lot more difficult to make putts now, and it's not for anything else. I think that's just 4 years of rust. Now, 4 years being rusty on anything, it's going to be a little bit difficult to get back into it. But this is my basic build. If y'all played this game many a times and y'all know this already. But for me, this is kind of like a, I took a power build, and on the YouTube page, I'm going to actually put up what I did in the build. I didn't want to do it necessarily on cam because I know that part can be kind of boring, and especially because in this year's version it wasn't too extensive. It wasn't really too much involved in it, but I'll show you what I did as far as like build and like stats and whatnot. And then to get you to where I am now, I'll actually put up maybe the first couple of rounds that I played on this. And the one thing I do like about this, at least on the initial part of it, at least through the initial like the pre-setup, like in this particular rounds that you're playing through, you don't have to necessarily bang through 9 holes or 18 holes. I think on this one you just have to bang through about a good 4 or 5 holes, and then they kind of sim the rest of it based upon how well you're performing in those 4 or 5 holes. So if you were actually putting well or actually doing well, that would actually translate. But if you were actually spraying the ball all over the place, that translates as well. So what I did as far as like setup is concerned, I always like to look to see kind of where I'm aiming into. I could actually kind of went at it blindly because it normally lines up fairly easy, and just make sure your swing is good. And sometimes, the one thing when I first started playing, my swing is still really like rusty. It's not like, that was a very good like up and down, but my swing is extremely rusty right now. So I'm trying to get my swing back. I'm trying to get the feel for the clubs back, because it does feel definitely a little bit different than what it did in the Tiger Woods. Now, as far as like the aiming is concerned, I kind of like the aim stick. I might take it off because being able to aim towards a circle, it makes it probably a little bit too simple for my taste. But maybe not. I'm not sure. I haven't decided upon that factor just yet. I'm going to take a quick look at it. I'm going to aim it a little bit like that. There we go. And like I said, the shot stick, the show is kind of exactly the path in which you're going to drop the ball. It's cool. It's too hard. 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 Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
That is an excellent
okay, good.
Right
now, see that it kind of like having the trajectory and seeing where it's going to drop, even though it doesn't drop exactly where that spot would be. It makes it a little bit easy to drop it in. Now, here's the part that I've been having a problem with. I've been having a problem with putts. Short putts, long putts, in between putts. I've been having a problem with like putts for real. And y'all can see how my character build is like. You know, the character build looks nothing like me. So don't make it seem like I was trying to build a character. They even look remotely like me. Because to do that, they need to do an old school style like they did on Tiger Woods and do the facial scan and the skin scan and stuff. They need to do that. And they didn't incorporate that. That was one of the things I didn't like. Like the character editing on this particular game. I didn't really like it too much. I think it was like really shallow. I mean, to me, you know, it looked like they wanted to get this game out and they skimped on it. But I thought that was intent for them to kind of build upon it and make it better as they go along. But the one thing about it is I know it didn't sell well, so I know how EA does when the game doesn't sell well. They don't put a lot of effort into making sure that they kind of like build upon the game. Where if I felt that they would have built upon the game, they could have did the character customization a lot better. Get over the tree. They could have did the character customization a lot better because it was very limited. And I mean very limited. I think I'll go into a little bit more detail when I show you my character build, like how I came about to get to this character, to show you like the build of it was not all that great at all. They have some very minimalistic builds for this game, and I didn't really like that because in Tiger Woods of old, you could do some really good things. Some of the facial recognition that you see in the other games, they actually implemented it in the Tiger Woods game. So I'm surprised that they didn't implement it in this particular game. But that's just me. That's just me kind of like, you know, talking on that in that regard. 66 yards. And my club goes 109. It's going to go halfway, I think. Like that. Hop up.
Bit surprising. Misses the green in regulation here at the par 5.
Yeah, you'd think this is one of the easier holes on the golf course. So now just trying to avoid 6.
I should have actually hit it. I should have actually hit it hard. Try not to be cute.
Down just a bit in the rough.
You have to accept the fact first and foremost that you're not going to get clean contact. So you have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly.
And drop it, pop, lock and drop it. Oh, come on.
So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are.
Come on, I had that lined in.
Another club. And getting ready for the putt.
Nice putt right there. See, the putt game is good right now because everything's been short. But long putts, my long putts has been horrible. That's real, and I ain't gonna front. Long putts has been all bad, all bad, all bad.
Often doesn't get enough
I'm gonna drop this one kind of dead center, like where you see it right there.
One of the features of it is the blind.
Now, see, the crazy thing about this particular build is that. This particular build is actually more of a power build because one of the things I know about this game is that if you don't have power, you are not going to be successful. I mean, you can. It's just going to make things a lot more difficult that you really got to have your iron play like on point.
If you've driven it down the right side, because then you can see the flag no matter
and my iron play at this juncture being a little bit rusty, is a little bit left to be desired. Get up, get up, get up, get down, 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 get down. Nice.
You can't hide the flat stick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never.
Now let's see if I can actually make a putt. Oh, that's pretty straight. Thank you.
Well within his range.
Get in there. See, now that putt, if it had a little bit of break to it, I would have had a problem with that putt. But since it didn't have a break to it, it was cool. It was actually really up and down and straight. So definitely not bad. I kind of got to get a feel for this particular character. You know what was funny when I was playing this? You know, you would think it would be easier playing with Rory. I was having a problem playing with the Rory character, whereas when you were playing with the Tiger Woods character, you didn't have a problem playing with the Tiger Woods character back in the day. But playing with Rory is a little tricky.
I think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball.
Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Wait, roll. Oh, don't get my hopes up. Wow. Oh, y'all got my hopes up like it was gonna trickle through. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all got my hopes up like that was going to trickle in and everything, and it didn't. Boo. It's funny because the controller was all shaking and stuff. They had the little Bose information on the thing like, oh, it was money in the bank. Now, I will show you. I did something pretty unique, and I'll show the footage. If y'all check it on the YouTube page, I'll show the footage of it a little bit later. Maybe I'll get that footage up first, and I'll show y'all this one.
This really is what all those hours on range contribute to. This moment right now.
Wow, that was really fast. And I am at a level 7 right now, so being level 7, that's still early on. I know that a lot of people are a lot higher than that. That's why I'm not competing against anybody at this juncture, because I know my skills are nowhere near where they're supposed to be. That's why I'm trying to build the skills up and go from there. So once I get the skills built up, I will definitely put that on the page for sure, and definitely compete against other people, because what it comes down to is not just how you compete against the computer, it's how well you compete against the against other competition. And I know that people have been playing this game for a year. I've seen other people on their page thinking that they're nice. I'm alright. I ain't gonna say I'm great. I ain't gonna say I'm horrible. I ain't gonna say I'm a ringer either, because I'm pretty okay at this game. I've been playing the game for a period of time. I kind of know what I'm doing. I actually like the game minimum. Back in the Tiger Woods era, I would play this game consistently, probably 3-4 hours at a time, a day minimum, probably more than that.
It is the final round of the Web.com Tour Championship, the last stop of the
let's see what we got here. So let's see.
And what a huge day it is, Frank.
One round will
so I guess this is one round right here, the last round. So I think I'm gonna kind of play through it real fast. I'm not gonna take too much time.
The riches play with the greats of the game.
Y'all check the line. Y'all check the line way. I'll have to go back and let y'all see the lime green shirt. Let y'all see the watch the limesicle action. There you go. That's that limesicle action right there. Y'all like that? See, that's kind of fresh. I wish I had my own little Holy Circle Gaming logo on there. That'd be real official.
The right side of this green and sort of allow the contours of the green just to move that ball to the left.
I'm gonna have to drop it. I think I'm gonna drop it right there. The one thing I look at when I'm trying to make a play like this is that because the wind is kind of breaking 2 miles, that's a pretty tough shot with the hybrid. Yeah, it's a pretty tough shot with the hybrid. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually kind of drop it up and down.
Rich, this is the player that I'm really curious to see how they do long term. Tons of power.
And go
talent. You can see
over.
That anybody can pick that up.
Oh, stop it. Stop. Whoa, there we go.
To have all the goods.
Not bad at all, not bad at all.
On a regular basis. But I think this particular talent is special.
Has a great resume too. We've known about this player since
hold on, y'all. Let me get this real fast.
Junior player in the world, went on to have a phenomenal collegiate career, played well on the amateur level. So at every step, Frank has been successful, has been a winner.
Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, we have it.
And that's a birdie.
Yeah, we have put it on and then we stopped because it was coming back on.
Just before
so like the coloration was coming back to her lip. So if you want us to put more on, we can.
All of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. It seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern.
We can do that.
The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it, well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's two little pop
No, it's right here.
Right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem at all. Cool, all right, family, I'll talk to you Thursday. Bye. All right, y'all, let's get back into it. Y'all saw that I actually made that putt. It was actually a good little shot right there. You know, have to take care of family business. You know, that's the one thing about it. Family business always take place first. So I have to make sure that goes first and foremost. I sprayed it. No, sprayed it. That sprayed. Oh, don't go there.
Have come from players that have graduated from the web.com. And that list of players, the Leymans, the Elsas, the Furiks, I mean, the list just goes on and on.
Wow, did I just spray that?
Matt Kuchar's another guy who's become a PGA Tour superstar.
Let's take a 5.
Put in some time on the web.com tour.
Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Oh, no, not the bunker, not the bunker. Okay, that's cool.
Given the choice, most players would rather play from the green grass versus the white sand.
Yeah, there was no advantage to try and take that much more out of that field.
What we got here? 15 yards. 15 off the pitch. Go directly over. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh, no. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just twice. Come on.
These putts keep the round together.
Oh, come on. Did y'all say? Y'all don't know. I don't know.
No damage done.
I don't know. That's all bad. That's all bad. Hold on.
Frank, fans watching, they love excitement in the game. 16's an exciting hole, isn't it?
Well, that's where you get it, because you hear the roars. You start to see the big crowds that go all the way around 16, 17, and 18T. You feel where you are in the tournament.
Shout out to my boy Fur. That's who's hitting me right now. It's funny because normally I get a chance to go to different events. That goes is like a different thing. I don't know if y'all had a chance to check E3. I would actually talk more about E3 in particular. Some of the things that I saw, some of the things that were good and not good. I will talk about the Madden tournament. I will get my feedback on that. Because I thought that was it was cool. But it was kind of crazy just the same. So I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on that. Actually, I'm gonna replay that. I have it recorded, so I'm gonna actually replay it again, so I could kind of see some of the craziness that took place. But I will give y'all my thoughts about E3. But shout out to my man Fur. He was asking me about some other stuff, and it reminded me about E3 and actually to make some comments on it, since I didn't get a chance to do as such. But I will. So I definitely will get a chance to get y'all my earful about what I liked and what I didn't like about E3. Considering I thought that it was great to certain extents, but it was fairly to my personal view. Just give y'all a heads up, a little clue, a little tidbit. I thought it was very light as far as like what they had to offer. To be honest with you,
to be perhaps a new star on the PGA Tour next year.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie. The former national champion. Looking at the birdie putt.
There we go. So yeah, I gotta make sure I touch bases with my man first, see if I got anything good cooking for him. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But E3, man, E3 was crazy.
Frank, it's the moment.
Nothing too much to really talk about in that regard, but I just thought it was very light as far as what they had to offer. But I thought for some of the things that they did show, I thought it was pretty official. So
shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through.
Get down, stick. Ooh,
that's an outstanding shot right there.
Like the stick.
It sets up a really good look at birdie. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
I miss it all. See, that's what's going on with my putting.
There's a high commission of golfdom. We need to consult them right now because it's just simply not fair, Frank. It's not.
I think the people above are frowning on the people below.
That's the type of putting I've been having, man. That's the type of putting that's been killing me right now. And I know I've been putting it, you know, pretty solidly on cam today, but that's been like the story of my putting right there. That's the story.
You see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course,
so you drop it in there, that's cool, little 270. I can't wait till I start like popping it like at about 300. Because that's when this game's going to really kind of open up, where I think I'll be at a point where I can actually compete. I'm about to drop it in there. 5 iron? 5 iron? Yeah, 5 iron. 5 iron with it. Yeah, 5 iron is right. I think that is the right club. Normally I would kind of club up and maybe take a little bit more off, but I'm going to take the lower club and just kind of pop it hard and see if it'll just get there. Spin, spin, bounce, spin. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted it to do actually. Because I could have took a club up and took a little bit off. But I'd rather just go ahead and full swing it and try to put it right on. If it would have bounced on the green, I think it would have been a better, little bit better result. Hopefully this works. Get in there. Thank you. Jeez, it almost in the back door.
You'll love them, the birdies, and that's another one.
Not bad, not bad. Definitely not bad. So I definitely want to jump on real fast, give y'all a little tidbit of what's going on with my tour. What I kind of figured with my character, the way that I'm kind of building it right now, is that my character is pretty okay as far as like power is concerned. I like that a lot. I like the character portion of it a lot. I just don't like the way that it builds, because when you were able before, you were able to kind of allocate your stats the way that you wanted to, but now you can't allocate the stats the way that you would like to. So that's kind of the thing that I don't like about it, but it's here and there. So, you know, that's how we do, y'all. You know, it's a little bit of a test run. Let y'all know that I'm back on my Twitch grind. I'll come up with a schedule for y'all later on in the week, so y'all can let y'all know when I'm back on the sticks again. But until the next time, family, you know how we do. My name is Mr. True Indeed. I represent Holy Circle Gaming. You know it's God above everything. Till the next time, y'all. Salute.